we're going to talk about the proof of funds for visitor visas to Canada. Basically, how much money you need to show to the Canadian government to pass the proof of funds. So for that, we're going to answer a few questions. The first one is how many people are traveling to Canada? This is what is going to determine the proof of funds. So if you are a family of 5, for example, but only one person is traveling to Canada, in this case, you only need to show proof for one person. So the number of people traveling to Canada are the number of people that are going to be required to prove the funds for their stay. Second question is how long will they be staying in Canada for? Here you need to think in terms of months. So if you're staying 2 weeks, that's going to be 1 month minimum. If you're staying 6 weeks, that's going to be 2 months, etc., etc. Because what I'm going to show you later when we talk about the low income cutoff applies in terms of months and not weeks. Number 3 is what proof is accepted by Immigration Canada. And number 4 is how much money you need to show. We're going to answer these through the case study. Okay, so this is the page that you get once you log to your Canadian online account and you want to submit an application for visitor visa. Here you have the list of supporting documents. Under it you have number 2, proof of means of financial support that is required. And when you click here on the question mark, you get to this page. This is a screenshot for what is accepted for temporary resident visa. Visitor visa is under temporary visa, therefore it applies. And read carefully with me. If you are visiting Canada, you must prove that you can support yourself and the family members who will be with you while you are in Canada. So all family members who are not traveling with you in Canada do not matter here. Provide as many of these documents as you can. So this is a list of all documents accepted for the proof of funds. Some apply specifically to students, like proof of student education loan from a financial institution, or the proof of funding paid from within Canada if you have a scholarship. But mainly what you need to prove is your bank statement for the past 4 months. So let's say, for example, that you're applying in June. In this case, you need to submit your bank statement for the month of May, of April, of March, and of February prior to your application. At least 4 months. This is key here. That's why I'm repeating myself. Okay? So once you submit your bank statement for 4 months, you would also need extra information like a bank draft in convertible currency. A bank draft in convertible currency means that you can use the money in your bank account to convert to Canadian dollar. So you're having money that is actually useful for the purpose of your trip in Canada. You can also have pay stubs to show that you're receiving money on a regular basis, an employment letter if you are an employee, proof of assets or business if you are a business owner, proof of payment of tuition and accommodation fees. This is again for students. Tax reports, declaration or statements. This is, for example, if you don't have very steady income and the amount of your bank account varies monthly, you can show your tax report for the annual amount. You can also show a letter from the person or institution provided you with money. This is very useful for people who have family or relatives in Canada who can write an invitation letter. We're going to talk about this in specific videos because if you have somebody, a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, to write you an invitation letter stating that they take care of your expenses in Canada, then you can get away with showing less money for the proof of funds. Okay, so these are the proofs that you need to show to the government of Canada to be accepted. Now we're going to answer the question how much money you need by going through the case study of an Indian couple visiting Canada. So how many people? We said there are 2 people. How long they're going to be visiting for Diwali and celebrating with relatives? So 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks in Canada. Because it's less than 1 month and we need to round up, we're going to say 1 month for the duration. Okay. The proof that they're going to provide is a bank statement for the past 4 months, a bank draft in convertible currency, pay stubs, as well as the employment letter. And to answer the question how much, we need to go to the government website of Canada and take a look at the low income cutoff. So here we are, we can see the web page here. You'll have the link in the description. And this is basically the low income cutoff, which tells the government of Canada that under this amount, which is called the LICO, people live in poverty. Above the LICO is not considered poverty per Canadian standard. So now we're going to use the information from our case study. We need 2 people, right? And they're going to go visit in main areas. So they're going to be looking at metropolitan areas like Montreal or Toronto or Vancouver. And this is the number to keep in mind, $32,899 per year. So if we go back to our presentation, we have this amount divided by 12 to get the monthly amount. So this couple who visit Canada needs to show at least 2,740 Canadian dollars and 75 cents over a period of 4 months in a convertible currency, and provide as well additional pay stubs and employment letters. This is how this couple who want to visit Canada can overcome the proof of funds. So now you have a precise formula that you can apply for yourself or your family members. Remember always to ask how many people are going to Canada, how long they're staying in terms of months, what proof are required based on CIC's expectations for visitor visa, and finally how much that will depend on the LICO. You can find the link in the description. That's it for this video. If you like the content, do not hesitate to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell if you want to learn more about Canadian immigration, and put your questions in the comment section if you have any. Alright, take good care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.